There's girls here now, about 80, well, they're going to be 80 today. I think there's about 20 now, or maybe it's less, 15 or something. Anyway, there's the leaders are here, and they're camping and milling about. And so whenever there's just girls, we missionaries have to, oops, what's that, a mosquito? We have to stick together. So you can't be an unchaperoned man around the girls, just to keep everything safe for everybody. And to be above reproach. So I'm just hanging out here because there's only one sprayer. Isn't that awesome? Corliss is driving, so she's got a job. Here, is this them coming around the bend? No, I think this sounds like a car. Yeah, it's a car. Yeah, I think it's a new car. I didn't see that one yesterday. Oh, the folks must be arriving. Yep, there they come with their kayaks. I guess they're going to that campsite up there. I've been sitting here writing in my journal. Yesterday I had the best time. I was tempted to make a video, but instead I found I was on my way to Peterborough to go get stuff. And there's this causeway on Chemong Lake, Chemong or something like that. Chmong, something like that, Chemong Lake. And the causeway seems to go all the way to the ground. It's not a bridge. And so you can't go from one side to the other. But anyway, so there's a boat ramp, and near the boat ramp and all these parking spots right beside the road. You know, the road is here and the parking spots are right beside it. Like that. Road, parking spots. And the lake in front of them. And so I found a spot with shade, a big willow tree, and so I got over there and I sat with my, I had my journal, and I had scriptures, and I had journal, scriptures, my phone, and my violin. So I answered my messages, and I read the scriptures, and I wrote in my journal, and then I played my violin. It was such a lovely day. It was really wonderful. I did that on the way before I went in. I must have been there an hour and a half or something. And on the way out, I did it too. Hi, Suze, you've arrived. These are only one driver in each of these vehicles, so perhaps these are not the girls. Maybe these people are just going to park their cars out of the way. That might be it. I've been walking a lot lately. Whenever we're going down to the beach or something, I just walk first. They're asking about the tents and the way the water is going to flow over there at that site. When I sleep, I must bite my lip. I get these things which are just bite marks, you know? Anyway, last night I had them interesting dreams. I dreamed that there was a cougar. We have cougars near us, but only sometimes you see them. But we had a cougar, and it was coming right up to the house. It was in the woods, and it was in a tree at some time. Very interesting. And then there were other animals too. I think there was a monkey and and I started thinking in my dream that perhaps a zoo had animals had escaped from a zoo. But I was thinking about that. Wow, if we had a cougar by our house. Wow, cougars are pretty dangerous. But they don't like to be near people. They keep to themselves. But one time, a deer was found way up in the top of the tree, hanging over a branch, a dead deer. That was the work of a cougar. I don't think it'd be a bear. Bears are not interested in deer. Not black bears. Grizzly bears might eat everything on the food chain. Hey, look. This tree has had a woodpecker having a little field day. Oh, I see, it's a stump. Aha. Very important to leave those for the birds. Look at this, there's a bit of a tiny hole there. Can you see it? Where am I showing you? That hole, and you go right up from that hole. How come I can't see it? No, it's not that far up. Oh, the patch of green, it's right at the bottom. That's it, right in the center there. You can see a little tiny hole there. Another little tiny hole 2 inches off to the right. Interesting. Too small for a carpenter bee. Mum's over there spraying. Spraying and spraying. Gives this little oil finish to the leaves. And keeps the mosquitoes away. They don't like garlic. Oh, folks setting up camp. It's pretty damp today. It rained last night. We were at the beach, and the lifeguard, well, whatever. So afterwards, it started to rain really hard. But before it started to rain, the cloud was coming close, and it was thundering and lightning, and all the girls, all the leaders, they all piled into the back of the Kubota. You know, we had about 20 young men in there, you know, just inching our way along. But so all these girls sat in the way back, and we brought them back up to the campsite. And by the time they got to the campsite, it was pouring, but they got there a lot faster than they would have, and they were already wet from being swimming. But then we took it to our RV, and we were able to pull it up right beside the doorway, just beyond the awning, and be able to, the awning would drip on the Kubota, and so we could just step off onto the stairs and not get wet. That was pretty cool, eh? Yeah. Anyway, so I've been getting better at playing my violin. I've been trying to play it often. I have a little tiny book of hymns. I'm trying to go through the book and learn to play each one. It involves a bit of picking it out, you know. But it's really nice. I don't really have to be sitting in here. But I have to stay with my sweetheart. I guess I could be driving around and picking him up. But he's content. And you know, I never thought about him measuring things. You know, he was putting this recipe together for this insect repellent. 60 milliliters of mosquito barrier, 40 milliliters of oil, and 20 milliliters of dish soap. I think that was it. And, you know, I'm the one that cooks. I'm the one that always measures. And he was looking at the measuring spoons. Well, this is 30, and this is 30, and this is 60, or something like that. And he was trying. But anyway, you know, he's a chemist. He got a PhD in inorganic chemistry. So he used to do a lot of chemical mixing. And so I thought, you know, go for it. So I've just sat around and watched while he's mixed everything together. Comes another vehicle, I think. Nice to have a purpose like this. Look at these daisies. I refuse to mow all the daisies. Oh, please don't eat the daisies. Oh, please don't eat the daisies. Do you know daisies are edible? The daisy flowers are. You can dry them. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. There's a bus here. Do you want me to move? I'll move. Poor guy. They must have dropped all the girls off. How many girls were on that one? And where was it from? Where, Lynn? Oh, Kitchener Steak. Okay. He's backing up. Oh, I guess he's having a hard time getting around that curve. Okay, I can't put people on here. Well, that's very exciting, isn't it? Tents going up. Is it full of girls? Girls may still be on it. Are the girls still on it?
On the bus? Yeah.
Oh.
I hope so. If not, then we're in trouble. Hello, Kim. Nice to meet you.
All right, I guess I better stop. Okay, so it's time to get off of here. Okay, it was nice seeing you guys. Bye-bye.